Hey friends, I'm Kevin Gehring with California Seller Realty and Home Lending here in Stockton. Hey, I've got a lot of my friends and my clients are asking me, where do I think this market is headed with this COVID-19 issue that we're having right now? And what I want to do with you is share with you some statistics that I've been running for many years right now. And so I'm going to bring this up real quick and share this with you. And what you're looking at right here is what I call my Quad County report. It's a name I came up with because it covers San Joaquin County, Sacramento County, El Dorado, and Placer County. And so what you're looking at here is a chart that I started back in, we'll take a look here, back in December of 2013. The green line you see here is the inventory. It's the inventory times 10. The blue line is the pending sales times 10. The red line, which kind of goes all over the place, is this amount of sold homes in these counties. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and the gold line here is the median sold price times 1,000. But what I want to show you here is you can see very clearly the pending home sales is very, very cyclical. In fact, using this chart, I can pinpoint almost to the week when we're going to peak out. So if I take a look at right here, we peaked out 5/29 of 14. We're going to see the same thing. Again, we should see this right about here coming in May. Again, we're going to see this in May. And so it's something that allows me to just almost pinpoint to the day when we're going to see the market start to drop off during its normal cyclical time. But hey, take a look at what's going on down here right now. We have hit our low point, very low, the lowest point I've seen since 2013, back in January of 2019. Here we come in. Again, we see the low point in January of 2020. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this right here so we can take a look at what's happening now. We hit our low point, but we peaked out only 3 months later. So we've seen the peak right there in March. We peaked out, and the pending sales is really just falling off of a cliff. Here we are today when I ran my statistics. So these are done every single week. And you can see that we are headed down. But what also concerns me right now, and it's a little hidden back here, but you can see the green line. Normally the green line comes down. We do have a little bit of a flat spot for a while. We did flatten out. So we flattened out back in January, the first of the year. That's very normal. But we continued to stay flat for a month, not a big concern. But behind here, you can hopefully see that what's going on is the amount of homes that are coming on the market, the green line is continuing to rise. So we are seeing an even bigger split between the amount of homes that are available versus the amount of buyers putting their home into, or amount of homes that are pending sales rather. This red line where we can see it falling off a cliff right here, this isn't as concerning right here because this is going to be about a week behind. It takes a week for this red line, the numbers to actually come in accurately, but we are going to see it fall. And there's a correlation to this pending sale line that's going to fall. So what I think is going to happen, what I think is going to happen, and I hope I'm wrong, I really do, but I have an analogy that the real estate market is very much like a big aircraft carrier. You just can't stop it and turn it around quickly. It continues on its path for a while, takes a while to stop it, takes a while to turn it around and come back the other way. So looking at these charts, unfortunately, what I think is going to happen is I think we're going to see the real estate market turn kind of ugly. I think home prices are going to start to fall as that green line goes up. And we see more and more homes coming on the market. It means in order to sell your home, you're going to have to bring your home to a very attractive price. And that attractive price means dropping it down. And I know that's going to be very painful, but we're going to have to drop that price down to get attention for your home. And that is going to mean that your neighbor's home, they're also going to do the same thing, which is going to start the snowball where prices are going to come down, down, and down. So if you're thinking about selling, I'm kind of recommending that the wait and see approach might be a bad one. If you have to sell, now is probably the time to get out there, get your home on the market, get it listed at a price that is going to get the attention that it needs and get a buyer quickly. Of course, along that line is getting a buyer quickly. You're going to need the right buyer. It's going to be important that that buyer qualifies, that their job is stable, So unfortunately, this is where I see this going. So, hey, I hope to be back next week. I'll share with you any update on those numbers. And until then, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, leave a comment on the Facebook app here. You can reach me through kevingohome.com. All my information is there. So everybody be careful and stay safe. Take care.